Hello YouTube. So we're going to be doing our second video of this series, and this one will be on the coronary CTA. So in general, CTA is, a CT scan is pretty much like a sophisticated, better quality X-ray. They're able to take multiple planes and overlap them, giving them better 3D imaging. So, and the CT, the A part is the fact that they use radioactive iodine, so they're able to pretty much highlight all your your arteries, which is really nice. It's really good for seeing anything like plaque buildup, stenosis, in my case, in autoimmune inflammation. So that's kind of just the background of the test in general. The coronary part is they're looking at the blood vessels, arteries around your heart. I'm going to go ahead and link some more information below just for those that want to read up on that specific parts of the test. I wanted this video to kind of be just about my experience with the test and the background I'll give below. So this one was definitely much different than my past imaging experiences and much different, honestly, than any other CTA I've had thus far, in the fact that I just wasn't aware, kind of like the add-ons, the fact that it's coronary, what they needed to do. So I go into the room, still same setup, CT is like a giant donut hole, and I like it because your head is out and your legs are out, and they kind of just slide the machine where it needs to be, which makes it not bad if you're like claustrophobic and stuff like that. So they still do the IV line, and that's used for medication, and that's where they put the iodine. So the test started with, they went ahead and placed, similar to like EKG leads, the stickers on my chest just to monitor my heart, the electrical conduction of my heart, so that was fine. I didn't know that we were going to do that, but that was fine. And they also put a little pulse oximeter on my finger. Again, that was fine. So then we started it with both hands, had to be over your head, and they took, they normally take, for all CTs, they normally take some images before they inject the iodine. So we took some images before, maybe took max like 2 minutes. That was fine. Then we get to I don't know, maybe I was getting a little anxious or something when I was in the machine, or as the test was running, but my heart rate was kind of like, it wasn't what they consider tachycardia, but it was just it kept moving too much. Like I would be at 60 and then I would jump up to like 85 and then jump up to like 90 or come back. So it was just very inconsistent. And for this test, since they're doing coronary blood vessels, they want to make sure that you're not moving too much, like you're not taking too deep of breaths, and they'll instruct you on that, but you're not taking too deep of breaths. So for the images they needed, my heart rate doing that wasn't going to work. Oh, I'm sorry, but what they do before they start the regular images is they do inject nitro, and nitro is a vasodilator, so it's going to dilate those blood vessels around your heart, and they do that so that way they're getting the best quality images. So even if you have like just the beginning parts of stenosis or atherosclerosis or something like that, they're able to pick it up quick. So they do inject the nitro, and it doesn't come with the directions, if you will, so it also affects the blood vessels in your brain and other parts of your body, so you will notice like a headache, but it's not too bad. And they say if it does get bad, you can take like ibuprofen or something, but I didn't need any ibuprofen, and it maybe lasted 15 minutes, so it really wasn't a bad headache. So then after they get the nitro, then we took the regular images, and then after that they were going to do the iodine, but I was having, like I said, my heart rate was not consistent, so they had the doctor come in and they gave me metoprolol, which is pretty much, to just kind of summarize mechanism of action, the whole point of metoprolol for me in the CTA was to pretty much, how do I want to say it, to pretty much not shut down, but reverse my sympathetic nervous system in the way that it was bringing up my heart rate and bringing up my blood pressure. So metoprolol brought down my heart rate, brought down my blood pressure. So I'll keep it short. But metoprolol is normally, when doctors give it, is for high blood pressure. So its function for CTAs is just a quick way to get that fight or flight system down. So that's what we used it for. So then after that, heart rate went down. It was great. Then they gave me the iodine, and I don't know if anyone's had iodine before, but when you get it, you'll feel like a warm sensation from the top of your head all the way down to your pelvis, and it feels like you're going to the bathroom on yourself, number one. But you're not. You're not. And that sensation maybe lasts for like 5 seconds, and then the sensation's over. And then you just have to lay really, really still, and the machine talks to you and tells you how to breathe and things like that. But overall, after the test, they gave me a drink of water, and the main thing, can't say it enough, if you have a CTA, is drink plenty of water, because the iodine in your body, you gotta help your kidneys out, flush out that water. I'm sorry, not flush out the water. Use the water to flush out the iodine. But yeah, key thing is hydration before and hydration after. But yeah, if you guys have any questions below, don't hesitate to put them. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this, because I have a bunch of tests coming up. But overall, I would say this test wasn't the worst because I made it. But it definitely was much more, it was much more uncomfortable than the last one. The nerve conduction was fine, EMG, EEG, both those tests were fine. Even my past CTAs, they were fine. But this one, this coronary CTA, just make sure you relax. That's really what it comes down to. I think I had just built it up in my head a little bit, and it just made it uncomfortable because they had to give me the metoprolol. Metoprolol didn't cause any problems, but I think I kind of psyched myself out with that. But literally other than the metoprolol, everything else is pretty much similar to the past CTAs, except that the leads for your heart, just so they monitor it, the pulse ox, and then the nitro. But I feel like if you know that coming in, you can kind of you know what to expect, and it kind of makes it less stressful. But I just want to say I hope everyone becomes in great health. And thank you for watching. Again, if you have any questions, suggestions, don't hesitate. All right, bye.